What's up everybody, and welcome back to another FIFA 19 tip and trick video. But before we jump into doing anything in this video, I want to give you guys all a shout out and thank you guys so much for the massive support you guys are showing on the channel. We officially have surpassed 15,000 subscribers. I know that number might not be that massive for some of you guys, but I know it is for me because I never imagined myself being in this position. But our goal for 2019, of course, is 25,000 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the sub button. Of course, if you want to hit it with your nose, hit it with your nose. Whatever you want to do, hit it with your face if you want to hit with your leg if you wanted to. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more FIFA 19 and Pro Clubs content in the future. But let's jump in right into this video. EA has done so many patches to the game that I even lost count of how many patches they've done. I know they did put a patch out for PC, which is actually updating the servers. Apparently they bought new servers, so keep an eye out for that. That should be coming out this week for the consoles, PS4 and Xbox. But they've done so many patches that they actually messed up shooting a lot. I don't really remember what shooting used to be in September, to be honest. I know that the time finishing finesse shot was overpowered outside the box and people used to abuse it. The bicycle kick was overpowered, but they nerfed shooting a lot. They pretty much downgrade the likeness of you scoring a lot of these shots. The finesse shot time finishing is not as overpowered, but you can hit a green and we might not even score. First post shot did get nerfed, so this technique, actually, I'm going to show you guys how to score first post shot a lot more. But with this technique, guys, with the regular version and the time finishing version, I will guarantee you against a CPU, yes, I will guarantee you 100% of the time that against a CPU, if you put the shot on target, not straight to him or not off target, if you put it on target against a CPU, he is not saving. Against a human keeper, if you hit a time finishing, green light time finishing, I will guarantee you, you will score 99.9% of your shots with this technique. Let's jump it right into this video and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. The technique that I'm talking about is the low driven shot. Yes, I remember making the finishing tutorial video and talking about how the low driven was very ineffective, but that was about like 3 or 4 patches ago, and the shooting has changed a lot, and people are always asking me, Pele, FIFA Trickster, how do I score a lot more often? I'm struggling to finish. Finesse shots don't work. How do I score more often? This is how you score more often. Low driven shots. Try to start using this a lot more. The biggest tip I can give you guys with this is make sure you slow down before you when you're getting in ready for the shot. You don't want to be sprinting when you're shooting because it gives you more inaccuracy on your shot. So you want to let go of sprint and then slow down and then take the shot. L1 and R1 for low driven, LB and RB for on Xbox. That's how you do it. But it's really, really overpowered. I'm telling you, against CPUs, if you just slow down and then you shoot it first post, you will score them a lot. You can also shoot across the body, going something like this. A lot of the times, if you aim it properly, he will not save it. I don't know what it is with the shot. They used to be shit, but after the couple of patches that EA has done, it has become really, really overpowered. And it's crazy to see. And a lot of people don't use it in Pro Clubs. You can use this in Ultimate Team, obviously. But in Pro Clubs, it is even more overpowered because as a striker, I am a 92 overall, so obviously my finishing is like 97, so it's a lot easier to score. And the biggest thing you can try to practice is every day before you even jump into a game, go to skill games. Make sure you create your player from Pro Clubs. The videos on the channel how to do this, I will put a link in the description for that, how to get your Pro Clubs player in the arena so you can practice with your Pro Clubs player and be more comfortable with him, get comfortable with the animations, stuff like that. Just pretty simple thing. But go to the shooting skill game and make sure you go to the bronze shooting. Now, I'm going to show you guys 2 variations to this. Obviously, here is how you can do it. Hey, this is what it looks like in-game if you do the time finishing version. Marco did it, I believe, and I did it, and it's very, very overpowered with the time finishing. But here, you can practice it in the skill games on how to do it and become more effective with it. And you guys can see I have my Pro Clubs player here. Yes, my finishing is 97 because that is what it is in Pro Clubs. But just go to here and try the 2 different versions. First, you're gonna try the regular low driven shot, which is holding the L1 and R1 or LB and RB on Xbox. That's how you do it for those that don't know. And just pretty much try it out. So just pretty much all you're doing is holding doing the low driven, but make sure you slow down in the box. And one of the other things you want to keep an eye out, make sure you're putting only less than 3 bars of power. The second you put more than that, you can still score with them, but it becomes very inaccurate sometimes. So you want to just try to shoot it without going over 3 bars. You can do 3 bars, but it kind of gives you an inaccuracy to it, if that makes sense. But as you guys can see, you can score pretty effectively against a CPU goalkeeper. And even if you shoot it close to his body, he's not saving it. But you can also try to put time finishing into it like that, but try to hit a green or a white. I don't know why I'm freaking stumbling. Don't mind it. But try to do a time finishing with it. If you do a time finishing with it, that will beat CPUs a lot, but it will beat human goalkeepers even more. So here is kind of how to get used to time finishing. Now, time finishing has changed a little bit because the timing, but if you want to practice time finishing with this shot, all you should do is kind of practice this at least for like, I would say 15 minutes. Practice this every day before you go into a game. Legit jump into this and practice it. I legit go in this thing every day before I play a game and practice it. Now, you guys see me hitting a lot of yellow, but it's actually pretty easy to hit greens if you just get the muscle memory of hitting a green. You guys can see even a yellow goes in most of the time, but here is a green right here. It's pretty easy to hit greens as well. You just have to practice it a lot more often. As you guys can see, yellow goes in a lot with this shot. I'm not sure what it is, but you want to try to hit a green, or you want to try to hit a white, because white is just, there is no effect on your shot. A yellow, most of the time, there is an effect on it. And you guys can see, I am not focused right now to kind of hit every single shot, but if I was to be really focused, I can hit every single shot. I'm going to show you guys a video of me really being focused on it and hitting every single shot over and over again. It's pretty straightforward to do. But guys, I'm telling you, slow down in the box, less than 3 bars of power to score a regular like that. And then if you want to put the added time finishing into it, GG in the chat for the goalkeepers. I'm telling you, goalkeepers are not going to save this if you hit a green time finishing. I mean, green time finishing. This is a more overpowered shot than the regular power shot. Here is a regular power shot, as you guys can see, but a low driving green light. GG in the chat for the goalkeepers. But that is it for this video. Again, here is a more extent of me practicing a little bit more focus to show you guys if you hit this with green, it's even more effective. And you can practice like your green time finishing by looking at the player's foot. You do want to look at your player's foot. I have come to the muscle memory of remember when to press that second circle when my player is about to move his leg back to kick the ball. That's how you want to practice it. But guys, practice this, practice every day before you go into the game. If you're a striker in Pro Clubs, practice this, and believe me, you will score a lot of goals. Just practice this. I'm telling you, just practice it and you will become a finisher. You will score every single time you take a shot, just if you practice it and master it. You gotta master it. If you can't master it, you're not gonna score every single time. But if you master it, you're scoring every single time, boys and girls. Let's practice, boys. But that is it for this video, boys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you guys. Much love to everybody watching the video. Make sure you guys smash the thumbs up. Let's try to reach 100 likes on this video. That would be much appreciated. Don't forget to check out the Twitch. The link is in the description. Streaming Monday through Friday. But thank you guys again so much for watching. And we will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.